5 days, 4 days, however many days till kickoff.
Man.
Lost track. I'm just excitement about being able to see a different color jersey and not be going against the same 10 cornerbacks every day.
Yeah, it's definitely when you get to that middle of camp and starting that game week, you get starting annoyed against going against the same players, against your own teammates. But I'm excited, man. It hasn't hit me yet. I've just been really locked into the game plan. I've been taking pride in watching tape, knowing my opponent, knowing my ins and outs, just taking it to the next level. So then when I get to the game, when I get to the field and the lights are on, I don't notice the lights, and I'm already knowing what I'm going to do and preparing the right way.
Last year at this time, going into the season, obviously you're going to play a role, but we're behind Calvin and Travell. This year, you're one of the guys on the inside. Does that change anything you do in your preparation, kind of knowing that you're going to be the, one of the focal points in terms of targets?
I definitely think it's got to be taken a lot more seriously, knowing that I got to be the guy that comes out there and starts and gets the job done, gets that first down, makes that explosive play. I think there's no difference in the preparation. I've always been the same, always over prepared, so that when I get to the field, like I said, I've already seen that look 100 times, and it's the 101th rep, and I'm ready to make the play. But overall, I just feel like there's a higher expectation on my shoulders, whether it be me being a captain, but on top of that, just being able to get the guys rallied up when we need a play, need a spark. I need to be that guy. Uno's looking for me whenever we need that play. So I think just knowing that I'm held to that standard, it's Saturdays are where I exceed those standards.
You mentioned Uno in terms of Cam. I mean, how much do you guys feel like your chemistry is at the absolute highest level since when he got here in January?
Yeah, so since January we've been working countless days, Saturdays, Sundays, every day of the week, just getting that timing down, whether it be hitches, slants, whatever type of play, just going back and forth, speaking knowledge, listening to what he hears from Coach Morris, what he sees on the field, how I can dictate my angle on a certain play, alignment, just little details to that. When we get to the game, there's no false step, there's no setback. It's already, he knows where he's going. I know I'm going to catch the ball, and once the ball's in my hands, the Cougs know what I'm going to do with it.
Who are the 5 best athletes on the team?
5 best athletes, I would definitely say Deion Henley, Grant Stevenson's for sure. I'm not going to throw myself in there. Grant Stevenson, Deion, I would say, Big Jack, for him being that big, he can play hoop and he's pretty good. That's 3. Coach Filani's pretty athletic. And then lastly, I would give it to, this is a tough one. I'd give it to RJ Stone. Athletics, pretty athletic. I like the bigger guys, They don't get as many credits, so they can move around a little bit more than I can if I was that size. So,
how would you just kind of evaluate the growth over this last month of the, especially the first unit of those 4 starters?
Yeah, definitely everyone has, had no apologies for being held to that high standard, like Coach Filani always says. Everyone's rising above that standard and knowing that, it's next man mentality, and I think we do a great job of that in practice, being able to script plays and throw guys in the mix with the 1s, whether it be the 2s, and give them that sense of adversity or that sudden change, so that when they get in there in the game, they're not new to it. They're already familiar with the chemistry with the quarterback. They know what they're going to run. But I've definitely seen the younger guys elevate their game, and that starts from the top bottom. If your best players aren't being pushed the hardest, then what does that say about your team? So if I'm not being pushed the hardest, then I'm going to be held to a low standard, and that's just trickle-down effect, and it's going to mean it's okay for the guy below me to just think, oh, if Link's doing it, then I'm going to be fine doing it. So I think they've done a great job of taking it under their wing that, hey, we expect to play, we expect to make plays, and they're not looking at each other as, oh, they're the young guy not going to get in. No, everyone's going to play. We're going to need everyone in that room, and whether it be game 1, game 7, game 12, you never know what's going to go down in the course of a season, and I think that's the mindset where we're at now, is everyone's got to be ready to play and expect to play.
If you could talk directly to the Cougar fan base, how would you, or what would you say they should expect from your guys' offense?
They should expect, probably the most fast offense you've ever seen. Very exciting. I know a lot of Coug fans love that defense, and this is the year where I think we have one of the most fast and physical defenses that the Cougs have had in a while. And I think as an offense, you're just going to see a lot what you expect to see: touchdowns, a lot of fast scoring, a lot of people touching the ball, and just getting back to that Cougar mentality, coming out here and having fun. That Cougar pride sign we tap all the time just reminds us that we play for the ones that played before us and set the standard for those that follow. So I'm just excited to see everyone. I think tomorrow them RVs get here. I'm just excited to see Pullman just get active again, because it's going to be a big game, because the guys next door down the road, they're going to bring a crowd too. So we need everyone in effect in Martin on Saturday, and cheer as loud as you can. Hopefully you guys can make it in to the game. I know it's a later game, but we need everyone there. Stay for all the quarters. Get to know the team, and we need the support more than you guys know it. So we appreciate it.
We've heard a lot about Diggert saying new Wazoo and kind of establishing a new culture, sort of family culture. How would you just kind of define the culture that's been set here?
The new Wazoo is being taken upon a player-led team, and that means everyone from top to bottom, whether it be faculty, staff, janitors, everyone who has a hand in this program, you guys really elevate their job to know that they're held to a high standard. If this guy's being held to this standard, why don't I elevate my standard? And I think the new Wazoo is all about approaching every day with a new mindset and the will to win, and doing the right things all the time, not just when someone's watching, whether it be at home, in school, holding doors for women, respecting women, not just doing the right thing on the field, but having that integrity off the field and being great young men, because after ball, we're going to be fathers one day, we're going to be guardians, we're going to be out in the world, and what you learn from here is what you're going to take away. So I think the new Wazoo is just a new way of our new lifestyle, our new routine, and you can see it on the field, in the practice. Everyone shows with a new mindset, ready to play and ready to attack the day.
The two guys we talked to earlier haven't played here. You have. Mm-hmm. What's it going to be like for you when you run out of that tunnel on Saturday? Just tell me the feeling, tell me the mindset when you go out.
Yeah, the difference between last year, I was new to it. Like you said, these guys are new. But for me, this year, it's going to be surreal. It's going to be, I'm going to be able to take it in more. Last year, I was kind of on the move, just kind of find my way, find my groove. But this year, I feel like I've channeled my energy to be present, be in the moment. Last year, I really didn't get to look around and take in all that we're blessed with the opportunity to play, especially coming off a COVID season. But that feeling is unmatched. Running out that tunnel, just an amazing opportunity, because I've worked and earned to get to this spot. I haven't been put here by accident, and I've been chugging along and just been able to put myself in this right spot with the circle behind me, and it's just going to be exciting. Try to stay in that moment, stay calm, but try not to freak out, because I know it's going to be rocking when that fire goes up and those smoke bombs go out. So it's going to be exciting.
Cam's at 100, from 0 to 100, comfortability with the offense. Where are the rest of you guys? Give me a number between that 0 and 100.
I would definitely say 100 too, just with the preparation that we've put in, all the hours that we have spent when no one's in the facility, when no coaches are here. They're out on visits in June. The whole offense stayed here and got right, whether it be from O-linemen to receivers to running backs to tight ends. I just think there has been a gain of knowledge from our previous offense, and we've been able to take that knowledge and apply it to this and play faster. And I think our comfortability right now is 100%, but we can't be too comfortable. So with that, it's a happy medium, but at the same time, I think we're more focused on being prepared, and we're not worried about who steps in front of us. It's a nameless, faceless opponent, and it's just about the Cougs. It's just about us. If we don't let anyone get in that inner circle, that score will be in our favor.
How do you kill the time until a 6:30 kickoff? That's not easy.
No,
how do you do it?
Yeah, I preferably like waking up and getting to it, but to me, I just try to stay level-headed. Like I said, try to stay in the moment. Don't make it too big. Don't make it too small. I'll try to set my routine that I've done this past whole off season, and just try to stick to the script. I'll probably watch some tape. I'll eat a good breakfast, watch some tape, kick up my feet, make sure the body's loose, hydrate. Obviously got to hydrate, and then just try to talk to people. Try to speak victory to guys and give them confidence, and talk to those young guys like, hey, don't worry, man. Like 6:30 is gonna come. I've been telling people all week, like, don't worry about Saturday. It's gonna come. We gotta take care of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Monday. We gotta take care of all the days. We gotta go 1-0 every day. Gotta win the game on the days before we get to Saturday. So then when Saturday comes, we're already winning.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Lee.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Mahalo.
Thank you, sir.